Hi guys, yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anytime you're watching this video. My name is Precious Josiah, and I actually want to talk about how to become a profitable trader. So a lot of people have asked me for this video, and I feel like this is what you need for you to understand how to be a profitable trader. There's one thing to know technical analysis, there's another thing to know how to be able to use it for you to become a profitable trader. So in this webinar or course or anything in this video, I'm going to be teaching you and telling you what is necessary for you to become a profitable trader. So yes, you could know technical analysis like the back of your hand. You understand? You could understand. You could master supply and demand. You could master supply and resistance. You could know every single candlestick you need to know. All right. You could even know price action. I know every single indicator that exists, but then I still be losing trade. Like you won't be a profitable trader. Being a profitable trader is more above knowing candlestick, knowing technical analysis, knowing price action, and all. Don't get me wrong. Actually, knowing all these things is very, very, very important. But that doesn't guarantee that you will be a profitable trader. That is not what is going to make you being a profitable trader. Let me tell you my own story. I remember when I started trading, all right. I burned down my account when I started at the beginning. Like I was doing it the wrong way. I didn't even understand what was happening, but just that I know that okay, I felt like I was feeling like I learned trading and I really needed to go into it. All right. I was entering based on luck, I was entering based on emotions, I was entering based on feeling because I really needed money so badly. So I felt like all my dreams will come true if I start trading and start making money and start doing what I always do. But then when I started losing money, I was very disappointed because the money I actually trade, I actually saved and I started using it to trade. Guy, guess what happened? Just guess. In 4 weeks, less than 4 weeks, I burnt down my account. I lost all the money I was using, thousands of dollars. I was very devastated because I felt like, oh God, how am I supposed to do this? So I can really relate to you losing money. And that's why this video is very important that you pay extreme attention for you to understand what I'm going to be talking about. All right. I lost all the money. My money just vanished into the air just like that, and it was really bad. But then that was the beginning of my experience for me, and that's why I want to guide you on how you can become a profitable trader. So let's pass off to after I've lost that money. All right, I started looking for courses to take. I started looking for courses to take. I started looking for how I'm going to be learning technical analysis. I started doing a lot of things at that moment. So I was really very desperate. I was really very desperate for me to understand and learn this trade. How does this thing even work? What am I supposed to be doing? I started looking for courses to learn how to trade. I was taking technical analysis courses. I was taking. I actually went in-depth study to learn technical analysis, candlestick, pattern, trend, supply and demand, and everything you feel like I could learn just to be able to become a profitable trader. So I decided to use 3 to 4 months to actually learn trading again. But guess what? Let me let me finish. After I felt like I've learned again, I jumped back into the market. When I jumped back into the market, I think with 1K dollars or so, I thought that I would be able to make good money, and amen, I've arrived, my dear. Yes, but you already know the story. I lost it again. And that was when I felt like, okay, knowing technical analysis is a plus, is good, is all this, but that is not actually what is making. So I was actually very devastated. And I was asking myself, people are making money for this trading thing. What's happening? What's happening? Why am I not making so much money? So I was asking, what was I doing wrong? And I really needed to make things better. So because my life was, I really wanted to learn this trading thing. That was even why I even entered marketing. And I was understanding how marketing works and using it as I was still learning how to trade and actually become a very profitable trader. The only thing is that I just wanted to be comfortable. The same thing with you. You just want to be comfortable. You just want to understand it. You just want to make money out of the market. You want to understand how this thing works. All right. And the thing about me was I didn't stop. I was okay. I was there was time I told myself. I lied to myself. I said, maybe it's because of market trade. That's why I was not able to make money. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Yeah, I was giving myself so much more reason why I failed and what should I know, what is the way forward. I'm telling you my story so that you will learn from my story. I'm coming into the main thing, so don't worry. Now, a lot of you have similar experiences. You have traded futures, you have been liquidated. They've told you to invest your money into something else. They just told you a coin, you just took enter. You actually bought a lot of coin that your money has gone, your everything has died down, and you really want to understand. Just stick with me to the end of the video, and I'm going to show you what I do and how I was able to make so much money from crypto when I found out my strategy. All right. So I realized that a lot of people, including me then, what were they doing bad? That what they were doing badly was they actually follow people's mouth. Why they miss money? They actually follow people, but they don't understand trading. They were entering based on luck and emotion. They were feeling like if they enter, God will just make the market go in the favor. And some actually even learn CA, right? And with the technical analysis of what they do will not just go in their direction. Okay, see, don't feel alone. I was once like you, all right? I was once like you, and I was feeling like everything was actually just crumbling. Everything was actually just crumbling, and the trade was not going in my direction. That was the annoying part of it. Okay, I remember vividly. I'm telling you this story so you can understand that it's not only you that was there, and it's because I've been in this journey. That is why I'm going to be teaching you how to actually be a profitable trader. All right, so I've experienced profit and loss. I've experienced anything. I've read a lot of things. I've got a lot of questions. But then, what was I doing wrong? What are you doing wrong? What are you doing wrong? What are the things that you are doing wrong? Right. So before I teach you how to become a profitable trader, I want to talk about the eight steps you're going to the three big expensive mistake you're going to make your trading. All right. The first one is to trade without learning how to trade. I don't understand. I don't understand how people will put their hard-earned money into something they don't understand. Like, why will you have to put your hard-earned money into what you don't understand? Or at least learn the basics, at least be sure of what you don't just follow people's mouths, understand it yourself. All right. So that's the first thing. Trading without learning how to trade is the first thing. Is a very turn off. It's a very big number one big mistake you are making in your trading career. And this is what I would say. I'm going to be giving you steps in which you can learn and not make this mistake. The first thing you're going to do before you enter the market is to learn the basics of the market. Understand why prices go up. Understand why prices go down. What is this candlestick? All these things all about. What is this thing? Which indicators do people use and trade? What their indicators? Their different indicators. These are my favorites. How am I supposed to know that the market is going in the uptrend direction? What does this thing mean? What learn the basics of everything. Understand it before you enter the market. I learned everything about technical analysis, and I still failed because I was not. It's not just learning, but then that will be a plus. You want understand that first. Learn everything about technical analysis. When you learn everything about technical analysis and understand how the market works, then have a strategy to master. A lot of people don't have strategy. They just enter the market because they enter the market. Have a strategy. I learned this the hard way because I lost so much money before I was able to even understand how this thing works. The first one, learn the basics of the market. The second one, learn everything about technical analysis. The third one, for you to be able to not make that mistake in trading without learning how to trade. All right. The third one is I have strategy and I mastered it. It's not just having strategy. Before I call that a strategy, what do? I backtest and optimize that strategy. I will take away as I'm backtesting. I'm going to take away the things that okay, it's not going to be in strategy. Add, minus, subtract, and bring everything. Apart from having a strategy, risk management is everything. Preserving your capital is number one thing you should know in the market. The market is not for like anything can happen. So your bargain market. So you have to understand risk management and know how to preserve your capital. And know a lot of people will not have been affected by this recent if they actually know market preservation, if they actually have a strategy that works, if they know that okay, I'm not going to enter this trade if the market if BTC because it's BTC that actually help for you to it's as the other coin follows its movement. So I'm not going to trade on a day trade on a swing trade if the market the if the EMA is not if the 15 mm is not trading above it. I'm not going to do this if this. I'm not going. I was saying, I said some people don't have strategy. Me, I don't trade altcoin in the market if the price chart of BTC is not trading above 50 EMA. That's my first condition to look at when I want to enter a long trade. Then, if the market is trading above 50 EMA, then I can now go into other coin and see. That is my first condition, and it's already a strategy for me. So you need to understand this. Even after it, the market can retest and do anything. That's why you need your risk management. That's another one. Another one you need is trading psychology. Your trading psychology is very, very important. See, you read book, you watch seminars, you go and research, not just focus on what the course or anything you bought taught you. A lot of people that feel like they can put all their body into course into a course creator. That's not so. You do your research. There are some things you will not learn without you practicing, understanding the mistake, understanding markets. The only way for you to understand trade is to trade. That is how to understand the market. And another one is to have a trading plan. A lot of people don't have a trading plan, they just enter. Ah, enter. No, you write, you have written down rules. Trading plan means having a written down rules, having entry reason, having exit reason, having risk management setup, having no time frame. So all these things are what you are supposed to learn before entering the market. The first expensive mistake, trading without learning how to trade. And I've just given you 7 steps in which you can actually correct these things. I'm coming to how to become a profitable trader. You cannot become a profitable without knowing all this. So that is why I'm actually taking out my time to teach you this. The second biggest mistake is having the wrong trading expectations. Oh my God, that can actually kill you. I had the wrong trading expectations because when I entered the market, I felt like, oh, as I entered the market like this, I could not scam money. My village people were looking at me like, is this getting over? That is what happened to me. Yes, that's what happened to me. Is a lot of people. I thought, okay, I'll enter with this 10K dollars, investor vibe. I come outside, I make that much. Just to do. But it was I failed with. Some people will tell you, Cassius, if I put $1,000 now, what will I? Maybe will I come out with 100% of my capital in 1 week? Oh yeah, now, dude, you have to wrong trading expectations. The profitable trader are in the long term game, and they are not there for quick bucks. They have been in the game for long, and they know what to do. Things does not work that way. If things are working that way, everybody will be rich. And where is money going to be coming from? So you have to reduce expectations. You have to remove that nonsense you have in your mind. Stop having the wrong expectation. It kills you. Especially when you're just a newbie in the market. Don't have the wrong expectation because you are going to get overwhelmed. You're going to be tired. You don't even know what to do because you have the wrong expectation. So stop having the wrong expectation. The third one is, I think, your trading is not consistent. All right, you can't actually make profits if you are not a consistent trader. You are not a consistent trader. When I mean consistent trader, I don't actually mean for you to be trading every day, every day, every day, every day. No. And some people will ask me, I know the first thing that comes to your mind is I want to join a signal group. There are benefits of joining a signal group. But let me ask you, those people that you are joining their signal group, do you understand their risk management? you understand do you understand their trading plan? Do you know what is the thing that they said, okay, that they have to say that this they can be making money with their trading signal, but you are not making money. Do you know the reason? Because one, they have a strategy. Number two, they have a plan. Number three, they understand what it is. All right, their risk management, their risk management system is different from your own. So you might end up losing, and then they will gain. You understand? Another thing is maybe when they drop the signal, you entered late. If you understand technical analysis, you'll be able to know, okay, should I take this trade? What's the reason why this person takes trade? That's why when we drop signals in our signal group, I drop with charts and the lines there so you understand what it is and what it is not. All right. So now let's go back to what we have today. So the big question is, how do I become a profitable trader? Not just profitable trader. How do I become a consistent trader? See, technical analysis is not everything, but it is something. You get that? Technical analysis is not everything, but technical analysis is something that you have to master for you to be able to win the market. The first step you need to become a profitable trader, you need to master how to be consistent. Now, what does consistency even mean? You have to become how do I become a consistent profitable trader? Or is it because consistency is in the front of the profitable trader? I'm joking. So how do I become a consistent profitable trader? Now, what this means actually is to have a strategy. What this means is to have a structure. See, you cannot be a consistent trader if you don't have a strategy or have a structure. And when I mean having a strategy is for you to know, okay, this is what I'm going to use. If this is not, okay, you cannot trust something that has not actually made money in the market. For you cannot trust something that is not actually in the market for real. When I mean a strategy, I mean a set of rules that you follow before you enter a trade or you place any trade. See, I'm going to be plain to you. There are times your strategy will not work because I remember there are times I'll have a strategy, but sometimes the market is going to go opposite direction. But then the rate at which your strategy will work is going to be like 60-40. That's what you understand. Okay, yes, I get. I remember when I lost so much money and I was really worried. I wanted to get this price. But I took a course. I think, yes, I took a course. And when I took the course, I think it was what that trader actually taught in the course that helped me for me to understand. That's why I learned having a set of rules. And that can actually change the game for you. Not just having any set of rules that you feel is right, for you to have something that works. For you to call a particular strategy. A strategy is a set of rules. For you to call a particular strategy your rule, for you to call a set of rules is what you have. You must have backtest this strategy. Now, backtesting this strategy means you have to validate this strategy. Okay, this works, this works, this works, and make sure it really works. All right, it can change the game for you having a set of rules, and that's what it means to be a consistent trader. See, now you cannot actually, okay, you will say this is your strategy. If you have not backtested, this thing has not worked in the market over time, that is not a strategy. Man, you cannot call a strategy what has not worked. All right, it was because I had set of rules that sometimes I'll see something I'm not going to enter the market. All right. I maybe I want to trade and I just do analysis. I'm like, okay, this does not make to my rules. This does not make to my set of rules. This is not what I want to do. It can be that it's not compulsory you use my strategy. You just look for what works for you. In the technical analysis video, look for your best parts and allow it to work for you and look for how it's going to work for you. Okay. It can be like you cannot enter the market. You only trade when the market is above 20 EMA, or you can only trade when you see a hammer candlestick. Is a strategy, is a set of rules. Or it can be that you only trade when you see a double bottom around the 20 EMA. That is a set of rules, or below the 200 MA rather. That's a set of rules. Whatever it is, just have to be a set of rules. And you know the beauty of it that you almost get comfortable. A lot of people when they're trading, they get uncomfortable. When the market just start going opposite direction, the body will do somehow. If you have a set of strategy, a set of rules, and you understand risk management, you're not going to be comfortable because you are actually disposing what you can afford to lose, right? So the beauty of it is that you're not going to get uncomfortable in a trade. You won't be wishing and praying for luck the way I was doing and lost the money, and the way you are doing, and just somebody had the hype, you just enter and no, that's not how to become a profitable trader. This trick alone has done a lot for me and has made me so much money. One, has me peace of mind. Number two, I'm not going to comfortable. Number three, once they maybe I actually see this thing and it still went on the right, I'm kicked out of the game and I'm preserving my capital. Then I look, okay, what was wrong? What is it? What's causing this? And I go back and re-strategize, trading again with my set of rules and strategy. That is how it works for me. All right. And this trick alone has recorded me 60% to 30% profit. The remaining 40 can be lost. Maybe anything happened in the market, it not go well, but then it has been. And just imagine I'm trading a month, I'm making 60% of it, of the 100% that maybe I traded. It's a plus for me. All right, it's a plus for me. Trading is not gambling. You're not gambling when you're trading. So you need to understand that. That's why I have risk management. Maybe when the market's the remaining 40%, and I'm coming to that. It's part of our rules. Okay, let's recap what I said. I said you need to have a strategy, and I said before you call it a strategy, it has to be back tested, and the strategy has a historical data of being profitable in the past. All right. If it does not, if it's not profitable in the past, scrap it out. Scrap it out. Leave it. That's not a strategy. If you cannot stop that, optimize it. Okay, how am I supposed to make it a profitable? How am I supposed to like be sure that this my strategy works for me? Because you will not want to pay attention to what have not worked. And there's no reason for you to call this your strategy when it does not work for any other people. You're not the first to trade in the market. You can go and say, okay, this strategy I'm looking, is there a way that people use it and does work for me? All right. You cannot just something that have not made money in the markets. All right. I can just decide to say, okay, I'm risking this. And if this strategy in my I have to backtest it 100 trade and see what's up. Yes. Straight strategy. You have to backtest the trade based on that rules, based on the set of rules. You test the strategy, you backtest it. And a lot of people will be like, what be this backtest which is? All right. So backtesting is nothing more than I think going through a historical data and looking for every situation that meets the rules of your trade, of your strategy. Now, let's say your strategy is if I cannot trade if BTC is not trading above 50 EMA. That's a strategy. Now you have to backtest it. Over time, has this worked for people? Over time, has this worked for people? What's the risk, the rate at which if people are here, it has worked for people and you start implementing, you start trading. Strategy or edge of the market is nothing more than rules. All right, you have to have a rule. If you don't have a rule guiding you, you won't be able to be a profitable trader. You have to follow that set of rules before you trade every given time. Now, let me teach you how to create a rules. We're learning. Hope you're jotting down. Now, you create a views using this formula I call CEST. CEST. That's what you create rules with. CEST. Let's see whether I can write. You create a views using CEST. That's what you do. And I'm going to teach you, I'm going to teach you what to do. Let me write, maybe. This is what I mean, CEST. CEST. That's what you're going to create rules with. CEST. All right? I just want to write it down so you see it because I'm on trading view. So you create a rules with the CEST. And what does this mean? What's the acronym? Let's go. C. What does C stands for? C stands for condition. I'm going to explain that. C stands for condition. E stands for entry. I'm teaching you how to create how to create rules. S stands for stop loss. And T stands for target. Now, this is what you use to create rules. This is what I use to create rules, and you can do it. All right. Then condition. What is the condition of entering this market? Why am I entering this market? What's the condition? I'm going to explain all those later. What is my entry point? I'm going to be entering this trade. You cannot enter a trade if you don't know your exit point. What does it mean if I'm entering this point now? You don't own the market, so you have to know, okay, I'm entering this point. Yeah, this is the condition I'm entering this for because this market is in an uptrend. How do I know it's in an uptrend? Because BTC is trading above 50 EMA. All right. Okay. What's my entry point? What's my stop loss in case the market reversed? What's my target? How will I take profit when I see this profit? My take profit one, take profit two, take profit three, and every other thing. Then this will guide you in setting a strategy. And then you go through the historical data, every situation that meets to these rules, determine how the strategy is going to perform over the long time. If you use this to create your own strategy, man, you're going to be you have peace of mind. When you find what works and you're consistent with it, you'll be making money over time. All right. So, and let's say a condition for entering a trade will be a close of a 20 EMA, that's exponential moving average, followed by a close below candle for a bearish trade. And something like this that we see here. And I'm going to say for me to long a trade, it has to be a close above candle for a bearish trade. And that is my condition. That means a candle that closed below the low of the previous candle down. All right, that is going to be how I'm going to enter this short trade. That's another factor. All right, that's another factor. And if you look at, you see something like this. This is short and this is long. And if you look, it meets to my condition. That means there's a close of a 20 EMA followed by a close candle. All right, I'm going to, okay, this is going to be a trade trade, and a close, a 20 EMA above it. This is a long trade. All right, so these are factors, and I want my stop loss. Okay, I'm actually looking. This is what I do. All right, there's another factor. The second factor, now I've talked about being consistent means having a strategy, and I've taught you how to make a strategy. CES, I think I wrote it here down. Where is it? CE, CESC. I'm looking for where I wrote it. I think the system have taken it off. CESC. Is it here? CESC, condition, entry, stop loss, and target. So the second factor for you to be a consistent trader is actually, it has nothing to do with charts. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. The first one is strategy, the second one is risk management. See, I cannot overemphasize that. You can think you a lot of people, some people do risk management. Some people do not. The people that do think they are doing risk management, but they are not actually doing risk management. Yes. You can think you are doing risk management, but you are not. You are actually doing, if you are doing risk management, you're actually doing poor risk management, because I can have a $100K account and you having a $1K account. If I'm using, let's say I'm using 10 to 20% of risks. That 10 to 20% of risks of that 100K can be like around, let's say, 2K or so. But 10 to 20% of your $500 is a big money for you. I don't know whether you're getting me. So you are losing a huge chunk of it, because the thing, we are not trading on the same trading level. My capital is bigger than your own, all right? Your own is very small. So the risk management we are using has to be, I cannot tell you I'm using 30%, 40%, and you follow me. You will lose all your money. You're going to make, you're going to finish your money. So there's one thing to understand risk management. There's another thing to know how to use it. You can be feeling that you are doing risk management, but you're not losing risk management. I've lost so much money. All right, I have lost so much money. So I know what I'm telling you. And a good strategy, it's good strategy to have, I think, 1.5 to 1 ratio risk reward. So let's say you're using a swing trade that makes between, let's say, 50 to 100% daily. All right. Yeah, some day traders that make 200 to 300% daily for one trade. All right. And let's say these numbers is trying to do the calculation in my head. Okay, I already said that this numbers, you cannot compare somebody that's using 1 million margin trade and you that is using 1,000 margin trade. You know, I'm being honest there. So if the person is using, let's say, 20 to 30%, you'll be using 5%. That is what you can afford to lose. You will not want your money to go. So you need to understand your risk management. Okay, this is my trading account. This is what I can afford to lose. This is what it's supposed to be. See, crypto is difficult when you're starting with small capital. Put me anywhere. You cannot be using $100 to start trading, and somebody that's using $100,000, you're expecting both of you to have the same results. That's not possible. Okay, let's say you're using $100 to start, and you're making 20%. every month. So that's $120 every month. I know we want to pick that up. I know we want to do everything. You're a full-time trader. So is it $20 you're going to be using every day? Are you going to be making every month? That's very poor. So I understand we want to compound, but then trading with small capital is very hard. It's very frustrating. It's very difficult. That's why I tell people to have a source of income before they want to enter trade, to multiply the difference. So let's go into what I'm saying. See, risk management is more risky. Yes, it's very risky. It's the more you're risking to lose, the more you're risking to gain. If you say I want to risk 20%, I want to risk. So if you lost, it goes down. If you lose, if you make money, it goes the other way. But it's better for you to be on a safe side, protecting your capital minimizing risk. That's how you're going to be very comfortable. And that's why your strategy has to ask, see the condition, the entry, the stop loss, and the targets. So that you're not going to be thrown off balance. All right, anyways, that's what I talk about. That's why in the beginning I talked about reducing your expectation, for you not to have unrealistic expectation. All right, expecting to make $1 million from $100 trade. That's funny. Like how does that even work? It's unlikely to happen. So reduce your expectation. It's not reality. That's why I actually found a way for me to make consistent profits with my capital and do well for myself. And it's because of I understand strategy, I understand risk management, and I have a solid risk management plan that has not. Last 2 years, they used to liquidate me like what before I know it, they just send me call. Dun, dun. I was asking, what was I doing wrongly? And over a year plus now, I've not seen any liquidation call. Yes, I'm not, because I've understand the market, my profits and losses. I have a strategy. If my trading does not meet the strategy, man, I'm leaving the market. I'm not trading. If I'm trading, I have to put a stop loss there. I have to do my risk management. I have to protect my capital, and that is the only way for you to become a profitable trader. Another thing you need to know is getting super emotion trade. I understand that nobody likes losing money, but you have to be comfortable. For you to have, if that emotions is coming, you are not doing something right. Once you start beginning to feel, I'm scared of my money, you didn't take the right decision. So you need to understand emotion and trading psychology. That will actually help you a long way in your trading career. So the first thing we talked about was strategy. The second one, risk management, and that's what we're still talking about. All right. Something I wanted to say actually, I forgot. Okay, like I said, if you are very uncomfortable in your trade, you are risking too much. You need to cut back on your risk until you are comfortable with the amount of money you are raising. That's why I take risk management very seriously. It keeps you profitable and consistent every single time. The third one is people don't actually take it as a rule, but I do. Third one is staying disciplined. Is the easiest but hardest thing to do in a trade. To stay disciplined is the easiest but hardest thing to do. Well, staying disciplined, you can have a set of rules, and maybe you analyzing a trade to start trading, and you see that this market is pumping. I want to make good money. And when people is telling you don't enter a trade that your money will do it, you'll be like, okay, let me try. Let me wait. See, there's nothing like being disciplined. Is the easiest but hardest thing to do. If you have a strategy down, if you do your risk management well, and you are disciplined, hi, you're going to cut your losses. I understand that you want to scalp, you may be lucky, but when the effects will come, like when I think last 2 weeks or so, I wanted to enter a trade, and it was not meeting to my condition. Yes, it was not, and I was like, make I risk am, make I for now, make I just okay. Thank God for the stop loss. Actually, I lost money. Assuming I followed my strategy, I won't enter the trade until it meets to my condition of it before I enter a trade. So do you understand? It's impossible to stay disciplined. It's not impossible to stay disciplined. See, stay disciplined in anything. Just be disciplined in a strategy that gives you consistent trade over time and risk management. It's discipline that causes it. It's discipline that makes you stay actually consistent in your trade, for you to know what to do, for you to know how to enter. You can double and triple your money, all right? You can also lose that money. Yes. You can lose it. So if care is not taken, discipline can just throw you off balance. It can make you lose money. Have a strategy. Do your risk management rightly. Be disciplined. It's this three, but hard. It's looking simple, but it's very hard. It's very hard. So now BTC is not traded above. BTC is not trading above. The daily chart of BTC is not trading above 50 days. So I cannot enter. That's my first condition of looking for a long-term trade. I cannot do any long-term trade. I want to do maybe scalping, and I know what to do. I'm very fast. But then I actually really do risk it this period. I'm very comfortable. I don't mind is not doing so me when I want to trade other small coins, I have to make sure that BTC is trading above 50 EMA. Then I can now say, okay, I'll go to all the smaller coins and look for when I want to look at the overall trend of the market, BTC has to be trading above 50 EMA for me to enter a long trade. Then I go to the smaller coins, all right, and I actually put my chart on 4 hours. This is on daily chart, so I'll just put my distance on 4 hours and I will trade. Okay. So I have rules, multiple rules. It has to break above 50 EMA. It has to come off a support level. It should also be trading, it should be trading above 50 EMA. Strategy for entering long trade. I think for reversal, it has to break in the near higher highs. Yes, like after higher highs, it needs a pullback to the pivot level of resistance. What after it has break higher highs, it has to need a resistance. Then there have to be a buying pressure. So when this actually meets to the 3 point, I know that okay, I want to enter. I want to enter. Price bounces off of a major rate of a major structure. All right. So these are my own strategy. I'm not teaching you how to trade. I'm just telling you my strategy and what to do and what I do not. And this is going to guide you on how to be a profitable trader. So a lot of people will ask me, I can see Precious, I want to learn how to trade. I want to know what to do at every given point in time. Please guide me on what to do or what to do. So I am having be a professional trader. I'm launching a course, be a professional trader, and it's going to be launching on or before 30th of June. And if you want to be like, I actually break down this down to you. I started with if you want to be a professional trader, you want to analyze yourself, look at the course curriculum, Bitcoin and crypto in general, type of crypto wallet, crypto exchange, how to make money from Bitcoin, what you need to know before starting trading, how not to lose money in crypto and avoid it. I talked about risk management, I talked about how to protect it, I talked about how to minimize your risks. I'm also bringing somebody in to talk about technical analysis and fundamental technical analysis as a whole. I'm going to be taking my own part. Him is a very good trader and he's part of people in our signal group. So I'm bringing him to teach some of the parts in technical analysis. He's going to be teaching why technical analysis work in indicators, understanding support and resistance, understanding volume profile, understanding bullish and bearish divergence, understanding heavy, all this is our strategy for you to use for you to be a profitable trader. So you also learn fundamentals on how to value cryptocurrency, step in fundamental analysis, cryptocurrency analysis checklist, token metrics, understanding and researching the market, how to spot coin that will do 20x or more, how to make money from IDOs, DeFi, NFTs, gaming, and everything. Be it trading, swing trading, trading and evolution, designing your trading plan, building a work list, trade management, technical indicator, risk management, everything. And you're going to also get access to my 1 year free signal. And I'm not because of my work, I actually have other people working for me that they are going to be dropping analysis every single time, even whether I'm there or not. So you can see this is the course outline. The course, what to expect, what to expect, cryptocurrency, blockchain, explain for the first time, even if you're a beginner. This course actually break down step to step type of cryptocurrency benefit, drawback, how to secure, knowing about Bitcoin, understanding fundamental of trading structure of crypto trade, term using crypto trade, all those terms, so that when you see it, you know what it is. how to make money from Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, job opportunities, type of cryptocurrency, advantage of cryptocurrency, how to buy from different exchange, especially Binance, trading strategy, creating your own trading strategy, how to use candlestick, day trading, swing trading, trading on aggregation, and technical indicators, what you need to know before trading, how not to lose money, stop loss, take profit. I'm going to be teaching all that in the course risk management too. I'm going to be teaching technical analysis, like I told you and I said up earlier, both fundamental analysis, what you need to know, everything you need to know, how to spot a good coin for ICO and every other thing. DeFi, another person is going to be taking this part. DeFi, what is DeFi? Why DeFi? The DeFi ecosystem, how you can benefit from DeFi, even NFTs. I'm going to be bringing top people that understand the market, that have made so much money. It's not just for people that are teaching, people that have made so much money. MetaMask, Web3, coin stacking, and what to do, how to start making money for the crypto market. And this course is actually for if you in Naira, it's supposed to be 600K because Signals alone is $500, but then you are getting it for discounted by up to 100K. And this is going to be mind blowing. Up to like more than 50 people already paid for the course in less than 3 days to just opening it to the public, and that actually speaks a lot. If you're paying in US dollars, it's $400 for the pre-order, and you're going to be learning this whole thing. And not just that, you are going to have a community where you can talk to. You're going to be having weekly classes on how we are going to be analyzing the market, and we are going to be so glad to be part of your journey. And you will not just be a trader, you'll be a consistent profitable trader, and it's going to be a journey. So if that is what you want to do, click on the link on you give to the person that gave you this video. You can click on the link in this video down, and you come to my DM. My page is Diary of a Digital Hustler. That's my Instagram page, and that's where you're going to see me. And I'm really glad to go on this journey with you. I'm really glad to go on this journey with you. I'm really glad to go on this journey with you. So let me show you my page. You can also reach me, Diary of a Digital Hustler. Yes, that's my page on Instagram, Diary of Digital Hustler, on Twitter, Josiah Precious A, and you're going to see how I'm going to be teaching, and you can follow me for trading. I'm going to be teaching you what to do, what not to do, and I'm going to be teaching you a lot. So you can just follow me for more contents, for you to be a profitable trader, for you to be the journey with me. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope, please say something in the comment section if you gain value, if you already understand, if you enlighten, share the video, like and comment. Thank you so much.